Okay, so this is the way the pillow looks on the back side, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we have to put it together. So we put right sides together, and we pin it. We match up that corner best we can, and the end here, and we pin it right here. Right here, we want to make sure that it lines up perfectly. And then, of course, one right here. And then one last one over here. I want to pin it. And then we're going to stitch from the edge of the fabric down the sewing line, even across this. We're going to flatten this down, and we're going to stitch really heavily across this, all the way down, across this one, all the way down to the end here. And so the needle and thread we got here, we're using black. You come up through the bottom, right here on the tip of the fabric, and you do your little 3 stitches forward, 1 stitch back. All the way till you get to the end. Okay, once you get to the end, you open this up and you attach your next one. So, right sides together, you do the same thing. You match up this. You pin it, match up this, and you pin it, and of course you're going to pin this side and this side as well. Once you finish stitching from the edge of the fabric all the way down to the edge of the fabric, you open this up and you have side 1 complete. And you have a pattern, you need to make sure that the pattern is all upright. Okay, if you have a mistake, you might have to seam rip it out and redo it so that it comes and matches up like this. Once you do side 1, you're going to do side 2 the same way, and then you're going to face side 1 and side 2 together with the pretty sides, this side, facing each other. You will stitch all the way around on the sewing line, leaving one square open, and it's totally your choice. You can either leave it here open or here open. Okay, so if you leave this square open here, it tends to be a little easier to close from what I understand. If you leave this square open, there's a chance you could pop a seam and have something unraveling on this side. So a lot of students tend to like to leave the middle square open in order to turn it right side out and stuff it. Okay. And again, once you turn it right side out, you do the same thing you did with the little pillow. You will stuff it very well with the stuffing, and then you'll stick the seam allowances on the inside, and then you will whip stitch it closed using the whip stitch technique that I showed you already. Nice and tiny little stitches that barely even show, and the seam allowance is on the inside. I should not see any frayed edges on the outside. I also shouldn't see any stitches on the outside. Those stitches mean that you need to pull those stitches tighter or be making the stitches a little bit smaller and close together. Okay?